everybody. Everybody say hi to my mom. Mom, say hi to everybody.
Hi, guys.
She's so nervous.
So nervous.
Yeah, it's okay. Mom, you're going to be a natural. You are very charismatic. You are a lovely woman. You are very good at talking. My God, you're good at talking. Everybody's excited to see you. Say hi to everybody. Tell them about yourself. I'm kidding. That's like the worst prompt. That's like the worst prompt. So the other day, not the other day, when Duke and I got married, the lady was like, so is there a story between you two? Tell me about you guys. And it's like, what do you say to that, right? Yeah. Like, oh, tell me about yourself. I don't know. I like long walks on the beach. I drink soda pop. What do you say?
Yeah.
My mother.
Other than I'm your mom?
Yes, my mother. She gave birth to me and then raised me about it. And I think you did a pretty good job.
Thank you. Yeah. I think that I lucked out. The kids I had were
see, my mom
excellent and easy. I think that I lucked out with the personalities of both of my children.
Me and my mom have this argument. She thinks it's luck. I think that she's just a really good mom because she has 2 kids, me and my little brother, and we both rule and we're great. So I don't think that's luck. I think I'm just saying, you're a pretty good mom.
But thanks, but I think it has to be a bit of a combination. Okay. I was not a good teenager, let's say.
No.
And my parents were great. There's things that I definitely did differently with you and your brother, but yeah, I was not a good teenager at all. And okay. I don't think that was necessarily my parents' fault. I think that I needed to learn quite a few things the very hard way.
Well, Emma was a little controlling.
Yes, Emma's still controlling.
Emma's what we call my grandmother, by the way. But yeah, she's a little rigid. So today we're gonna be playing Spyro the Dragon. We're probably gonna play like 2 or 3 because I've already played most of the first one on stream. Cowboy Benry, thank you for the follow. So Mom, that is a follow notification. Okay. When somebody follows, it means that they get notifications when I stream, and we thank them because it's very polite of them to follow us.
Yes.
Because the more followers I have, the more famous I get.
That's right.
Wait, we're gonna play Spyro because Spyro is my mom's favorite game from when she was younger.
Well, not when I was younger. When you were young.
Excuse me.
That was the first game. What
was your favorite game?
My games, I think, actually it was SimCity, like the original SimCity on Nintendo. I think the last thing I played before Spyro with you was Super Mario 3.
You know what? When I was younger, I remember I had a Wii and I got SimCity for you, and I was so excited to show it to you, and then you played it once and never again.
It was different. It didn't seem...
It's not different. It's the same video game.
I was better at keeping the people in my city alive when I was younger then.
It's the exact same game, but that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna play Spyro today. I'm gonna play Spyro. I'm not gonna make my mom pick up a controller.
No. No skill.
No, it's not even about skill. It's just like we would spend more time just explaining what buttons do what than we would actually talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna play Spyro. Before we do that, we've got some normal housekeeping stuff. First of all, if you would like to support me financially, you can do so by typing !donation. !donate, excuse me. You'll get a funny link and you can click that and then you can donate some dollars my way to help me do these stream things full time because it is my primary source of income, Duke and I's. And we use it to pay for rent and food and sometimes funny treats for our kitty. So you can do that. You can also subscribe. Sleepy, what do you think of $3?
Sheepy_Lee donated $3. Mom money.
Thank you for the mom money. Yes, you can do just like that. You can donate $3. There's all sorts of funny numbers you can do to donate funny sounds and such. My mom has heard none of them.
No.
So that'll be exciting for her to see some of those pop up. But yeah, you can also, like I said, subscribe. If you got Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free. It helps me out. It helps us money we can budget with because it's a monthly thing, and I appreciate it so much. But if you don't have dollars to give me, that's so okay because you can just watch the streams and tell your friends they should watch the streams and share my stuff, and then it makes the world go around, baby. Except not the world because it's just me and it's all about me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna boot up the game here.
I'm just grateful you can work from home.
Me too. I am so happy to do this. I've talked about this a lot recently, actually, just on my Twitter and stuff, but I'm so grateful to be able to do this. It is, I mean, it's literally like the childhood dream job, right? Of playing video games for a living. And obviously I have talked before about how streaming is not the simplest of jobs. It is definitely complicated, but it is nice to be, my own boss. It's nice to be able to put as much energy as I want into my work, and then I get that back. This game is too loud. Hold on, it's distracting me. Oh my god, this is loud. And my Windows won't give me the audio management. What is going on? There we go. Down to 30%. That's much better. Okay, so Spyro decided to open up on my second monitor, which is just super cool. So now I can't see chat. Hold on. Can I change this? I can't see anything on chat right now. It won't let me leave full screen mode.
Is border? No.
Now? Please? Please, yes? Yeah, okay, I left full screen mode. Hold on. We're gonna keep... No! It's going back to full screen! Go to windowed, please. Thank you. Okay? Drag it away? I can't drag it away. Now I dragged it away. Okay. Now I go back to full screen, please? Yes. Okay. Now I can see chat again. Hi, everybody.
And this is where I'm old because I'm of the generation that if been trained how to do something and it works really great on the computer, then we're good to go. I can do it. As soon as there's like one thing that's not working, I'm the one calling IT like 17 times.
Well, I quite literally was IT.
Yes, that's
for
right.
a while. So, all right, there we go. Game's up on the screen. Y'all can see it. So, Mom, this is the remake of Spyro, your beloved,
Yes.
my childhood game. Whoa, Trevor!
Holy
Trevor the Dweeb donated a generous $200. Hi, Sophie. Get your mom a good dinner, V-Carrot.
Thank you, what? Thank you so much, Trevor. Sometimes the text-to-speech bugs out. Trevor, thank you so much. That is so generous of you.
That is amazing.
Oh my God, thank you so much. My mom actually is going to be making us dinner tonight. She's making a lovely shepherd's pie and also some like beef noodle things.
We call it homemade hamburger helper.
We do, but. That is extremely generous of you, and I will be sure to... You know what? I'll pay for the Fiesta Loca we're going to get tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. Fiesta Loca is our local
great.
Mexican restaurant. It's amazing, and my mom can only get it when she's down here.
Yeah.
And she lives 10 hours away because she hates her child, and she doesn't live here anymore.
That is so not true. And actually, if they did not, like, if Sophie did not work from home, that would be it. Like, I would either be living with them and completely smothering them that way, or I would be, like, plotting to have them move all the way to Prince George, which, you know.
Don't dox yourself, Mom. Don't tell them where you live.
Sorry.
And they're going to come to your house.
That's funny because I actually was like, how many times have I said, like, you watch what you say? And
Yeah.
no information.
Dropping your home address live on stream.
Not the whole address, but it's okay.
So this is the remake. Look how pretty it is.
I just like the way that he like gaps.
Yeah, he still does. This was remade a couple years back, I believe, and it is the same game. It is just enhanced graphically.
That's crazy.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Do you want to like really quickly kind of show you just so you have a reminder of what it used to look like?
Yeah.
Because this is like because you haven't played it in so long, you haven't seen it in so long, you probably don't remember.
I think you were like 3.
Let's go look up Spyro 2 graphics.
Oh wow.
Yeah, here's a comparison of the differences. There's old
wow.
Spyro. Yeah. Remember this?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And
I don't
now...
remember it looking super like
I know. No, you never do.
like that. Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. So I don't even know what to do. This is like in a middle of a save file because I played this a little bit on my own some time ago. This is Spyro 2. What's up, lady?
Check your guidebook by pressing the menu button.
Okay. This does nothing for me.
See, and I just remember being like having a hard time following it when you were little, just because every time you turn or you move, like your view changes.
Yeah, like it's some sort of 3-dimensional environment or something.
Yeah, and all I was used to is like the 2D kind of a thing.
Oh, here. Hey, money bags.
Would you like to learn to swim underwater?
How's audio, everybody?
I remember learning how to swim underwater.
Do you?
On Spyro. Yes, they tell you. I remember doing this.
Teach you for a small fee. Okay, I'll pay.
Yeah, I'll pay.
You can use your left stick to move around the surface.
I wonder if I actually had to pay for that or if I could have just like done this.
You probably could have figured it out.
I mean, I don't know if you like it unlocks the ability or what. But you know what? I'm okay with paying. I forgot how pretty this game is. This is it's such like it's so satisfying to play. Audio's good? Okay, good to hear. Yeah, this is my mom's first time doing any online content sort of stuff. I have been trying to convince my mom to start a parenting podcast for so long because she's great at parenting and she loves talking about how good at parenting she is. She's a little more humble about it, but She likes talking about parenting, and she likes, I don't know, she just likes it. And you can talk about it, Mom, how you've wanted to feel like fulfilled, right?
Yeah, like I just think that we're not always aware what it takes to raise kids sometimes, and they're definitely people. they're their own people from the moment they're born. Like they are their own people. So you just kind of have to work like each. It's funny, you have your first one and you think, oh well, I could have like 20 because that's not hard, especially when Sophie is your first child. And we're literally when Sophie went through the phase of saying the F word because I have a potty mouth, and me saying
I never do that anymore though,
No.
because you're such a good parent, and I never swear anymore.
But except for that, I still do. But all I had to do is tell her that, oh, actually, that's a grown-up word, and you're too young. We don't say that. And Sophie was like, okay. Like it was pretty easy. She was rational, so you could talk to her.
I was a good kid.
Yeah, and I thought, hey, I could have, like 20. Who complains about this? Then you have your second one, and you haven't showered or changed your jammies in a week, and this one doesn't sleep through the night or anything else. And
I never slept. I was so Papa, my grandfather for
Yes.
chat, had to he had to like what was it, like take me
they're
around the
ratting you out,
block.
by the way. They're saying you swear.
I don't say swears.
Your brother does.
I know.
hear him all the time
He's
on his
got such
games.
a little bad boy mouth.
Yeah.
It shocked me the first time I heard him say a swear. I don't believe it, but
Okay.
allegedly he's 16 years old now. I don't believe that.
Almost.
I don't believe it.
But that's the funny thing too, is if you guys said a swear word and I was like, yeah, that's probably not cool. But if you guys said what were you dead for? Things like if you called somebody stupid or you said
or if
something
you said
mean
like shut up, because that's hurtful.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because like a swear is a swear. It's just bad words. It's whatever. It's more of like a public faux pas. But with like actually hurtful words, that stays with a person.
Yeah, that's right. And that's
What are these ugly babies? I hate these. I hate them.
I don't know.
You know what they look like? These guys. Have you seen Over the Hedge, Mo? Do you remember Over the
Yes,
Hedge?
I
They
do,
look
yeah.
like the stupid turtle guy from Over the
Over the
Hedge.
Hedge.
The naked turtle man. Remember that? Mm-hmm. That's what they look like.
It's a little weird that you have to ram everything with your head in this game.
I died. Look like Franklin. They do a little bit. Oh, chat is humbly requesting that you say either Poggers or PogChamp, Mom.
Okay, Poggers or PogChamp?
Yeah, say it with some chutzpah.
Like Poggers, yay!
That is perfect. Thank you so much, Mom. You have no idea how many people's days you just made.
I was gonna say, what is
Poggers or PogChamp.
Okay.
Well, let me give you a little history lesson. Twitch.tv, the website we're currently streaming on,
Yeah.
is a it's been around for a long time, and it has an emote system. You can see people are posting little funny emotes right now.
Yes.
And it's kind of similar to emojis, but they have their own special ones for this particular website. One of the most famous ones was called the PogChamp emote because some guy did a funny face where he went, oh, like that, and everybody loved it, and so it's used for for exciting moments in streams. So it is classic. People said it like ironically because it was like, I don't know, I guess embarrassing to say something like that, like outside of like an online space. But then people just started like loving it, and now everybody says it.
So I probably make that face all the time.
Anyways, we don't use that emote anymore though. The original one, because the guy who made it is like evil and like I'm pretty sure he's like a white supremacist weirdo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's just a freak. But
Yeah.
we've made our own. We've made our own. It's evolved past that guy, and we're okay.
And now it's yours.
Now it's ours. We the people. We've seized the means of we've seized the means of PogChamp. Yeah, it's a lizard now. PogChamp is a lizard now. A very excitable lizard. I do not know where to go. I'm having trouble with this. I keep getting hit. I'm not good at this game, Mom.
Yeah, you were better when you were like 3.
Wow. Okay. Rude.
Sorry, I mean we played it together.
Rude. When I was 3, I didn't have a bustling streaming career. I didn't have to talk to 148 people.
I
to be fair,
still do not understand how you can play a game and not, well, die frequently, I guess. But
I mean,
not
I
die.
do so much. Is the thing is, I do that so much. What do I have to do? Break boxes and release some friends. Okay. Sorry, you were saying?
Well, I can't read and play and...
You can't read?
No, like... And
Mom,
play.
how you can't read? Did you not go to school? How did you raise
I
me?
can't read while I'm playing and then talk to people and actually hold the conversation.
Just
or...
in Transco, thank you so much for the subscription. Yeah, sorry for the interruption.
Yep, that's okay.
But yeah, no, keep going.
I know, I'm just trying to read and watch the
Oh, I should get
game,
rid of the
too.
frame rate counter on the top left. Get rid of that. There we go.
Yeah, I have no idea what you just changed.
I turned off a frame rate counter, which is in the top left. It tells me how many frames per second the game is giving, which basically is how smooth the screen is. And I like that number to be very high because I have sensitive little eyes.
Uh-huh.
3-year-old Sophie didn't understand proper brand management. That's true. I wasn't a girl boss when I was 3 years old.
No. But you did get your ability to talk from me.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom loves to talk. My mom loves to talk. I am very much my mother's child. I've made a career out of talking, but my mom is even beyond me. I think I'm better.
I can talk forever.
I think
about
I'm better
pretty much
at
anything now.
I can talk forever, but I think I'm better at like keeping on topic.
Yes.
You jump all over the place.
I jump all over the place. Yeah, my brain has a million directions all the time.
How do I? Hello? How do I climb this? Oh, I forgot I could shoot fire. I was trying to ram everything. I forgot that I've got funny fire breath.
Can you go up that ladder, or do you have to like swim
don't know.
somewhere else?
There we go.
You gotta find someone to pay to learn how to climb.
Honestly, that's probably it. You were a girl boss at 3. You guess you were built different. Yeah, come on, turtle. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. So how are you liking it so far, Mom? We're 20 minutes in?
It's good. I'm actually enjoying watching you play.
Yeah?
Just because, well, we played it together so much when you were little.
Yeah, I figured it'd be a really good choice.
Thank you, young dragon.
You're welcome.
Baby
Baby turtles are safe.
The baby turtles are...
They're
That's a
safe.
cute little medallion, actually. I like that little turtle in there. What is this? Return home? No way. No way, I'm not done here.
Well, you probably have to go to the next part.
Yeah, but that says return home. I think that's like to leave the area. I'm not done here. When you were 3, you were a communist. You were ahead of the game. Came out of the womb reading the Communist Manifesto.
Yeah. All I know, well, you grew up with a socialist mother for sure.
Without a doubt.
I would feed the whole world.
I think that was before before you really had the words to describe it. All you knew is
Yeah.
you wanted like people to not die, which is a radical statement apparently.
Yeah, and everybody should, be able to like basic things like eat, But
No, that's radical, Mom. People can't eat. People are calling you Mom Rad right now.
well, how many times do you hear me say, well, if everybody just took care of everybody else and just like did what they could, and then nobody would have to be selfish and everybody would be well cared for.
Mom, I have good news
Which
for
doesn't
you.
really prepare you for the real world. But,
Mom, I have such good news for you. Chat says you're based.
I'm based. I don't even know what that is either.
Based on what?
Based is a term which basically means very good.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know what I have to do. I have to like save some penguins or something, some babies. I don't know. Azertire, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, but we were talking about the podcast thing. So I've tried to convince my mom to start a podcast because she has talked so much about how she just needs something to do. She needs to feel fulfilled. She needs like something to do with her life that actually helps people. And I gotta be honest, my mom did a pretty good job of making me exist. I think she'd be good at it. Whoa, what did I just do?
I don't know how to start something like that though. Like I don't know how to.
Well, good news. I do.
I know, but I just know. I mean, like even like, what do you even say? How do you start? Like I don't know if anyone would want to hear me ramble on about.
Well, you
Like,
start with some
I mean, you have to
points.
have. It's easier to have a conversation with somebody. And
You
be
could
talking to
start it with
about
somebody.
something.
That's the thing is
yeah.
you could do it with other people.
Like having a discussion with somebody else is completely different than just chatting type thing and just talking
Well,
about
you can
things
think
that you
about what you want to talk about. I get that. I super get that because, like, I mean, I would not. I don't know if I would be able to do a podcast, at least not a solo podcast, just because I get it. It's complicated to talk, but I mean, like, to talk about a certain topic for however long, but
especially with my brain, like I'd have to. It couldn't be live. It would have to be something that was pieced together.
I mean, podcasts are.
You'd start in one spot and be 10 different spots later in 20 minutes, right? So
yeah, honestly, a lot of it would probably just be editing it together to make it cohesive. Also, Hot Dogs, thank you for the subscription. Hot Dogs says hi.
hi.
Yeah, I need you to know, Mom, you are a hit. You're a hit with the kids. I think anyone with a solo podcast is insane. Yeah, it's a lot. What'd you say? Sorry.
I think that's actually my hugest issue right now is the fact that I need someone to take care of, and you're a grown up, and Aiden is 16 and doesn't quite need me the same. Although, has mentioned that if I was to get a place with a basement suite so he could live on his own when he moved out, but still come upstairs for dinner when it was dinner time, that he'd be okay with that. And sad as it is, I don't have a problem there either. I'm like, okay, then I can take care of you forever.
Chat says you can take care of them. There's lots of people in chat. There is lots of people in chat who are in need of a good mom.
So, I would, though.
I know you would. I've told them that, actually. I've told them that you would adopt everybody in chat if given the opportunity. Thank you so much, Miss Firefly Gamer, for the follow. I'm stuck in the water. There we go.
Do you have to hold your breath? I can't remember. Like,
no,
you only
you
have so much time, though,
no,
right?
you can stay as long as you want. That's my fire meter. Okay. For my super fire blast. Also, Charlie, thank you so much for the $15.
Charlie donated $15. Pog stream. Mommy's on it.
It's true. Thank you so much. Oh God, I really do have to bring the fire all the way over here because there's a box. I gotta open all the boxes to save the baby turtles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like these little starfish guys. They're just like hanging out. Oh, I changed my mind. Oh, their faces. Oh, that's horrifying. Oh my God.
He turned around and it was like, ooh.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate that. All right. Now explain all of Scrungecraft to Mom. Okay. Scrungecraft is a Minecraft-based game show.
Okay.
Which has turned from a game show into more of a, I suppose, like a story-based sort of Dungeons and Dragons sort of thing.
Okay.
And in it, there are many foes we've had to battle, such as Dunkachino and Yogi Bear, and just foes like that. And our great foe is a certain mascot of an evil company with some round ears.
Okay.
You do not dare say his name,
of course
for he's very powerful. And I am an oil baron in it, which I told you about.
That I did see your oil stuff. I was actually, it's I don't know whether to be proud or.
That's fair. Yeah, no, that tracks. You're proud of my initiative, right?
I mean, like, if you say.
I mean, like, wow.
Well.
Supportive mom moments. Sorry, keep going.
I mean, you could always be like, it depends. I mean, the oil thing, not super great, but what if you did good things with the money for it?
Well, currently I am
does one make it better?
I'm currently hoarding as much wealth as possible and underpaying all my workers and giving them long, arduous hours so they don't have the energy to do anything like unionization.
So you're the villain. It's exactly what you are not. You're like, hey, all the things that I would never be in real life, all the things that my mother would probably, become violent about if I was. But I can do that in the game.
It's okay because you know what? It's only voxel people. Voxel is like a pixel but 3-dimensional.
Oh, I see. So they're not, like real people.
Exactly.
That's still terrible.
I think Chad is a big fan of your violent moments.
Yeah.
Momvolution.
That's everything. I'm so non-violent, but not that there wouldn't be situations.
That's not true.
I am.
You're non-violent. Like you would kill anybody if they provoked you or if they provoked your
Provoked
kids.
me. Okay, that's different though. That's your children.
If you would be fine.
About the raccoon.
You should talk about the raccoon. Tell the
my
raccoon story.
raccoon story.
Yeah, tell the raccoon story.
Okay, so Sophie was about 7, maybe almost 8, and her little brother was a baby still. And we were living in this bottom floor of a fourplex, and I'm trying to sleep, and I hear, it sounds like someone's trying to break into our house. And I try to look out my window type thing a bit through the blinds, and I can't see anything.
Sharko
Sorry, real
Rod
quick.
Lardo
Oh.
donated $4.20.
Thank you.
I wish to hear the Gumby smile.
Thank you so much. That's my friend Holly saying the word Gumby very loudly. Keep going on.
Okay, so then I got up and I went into the kitchen part, which is the other side of the house, still downstairs, and was trying to look out the window there, and I could hear somebody out there, but couldn't see anything still. So then I hear we had the barbecue just outside the door, and I heard something on the barbecue. So I started to think, oh my goodness, someone's trying to break into our house, and my kids are in here, and if they woke up, especially if Sophie's older, they could be traumatized. Anything bad could happen to them. What if something happened to me and Sophie saw it? So I'm freaking out. So I grab an axe, which is really funny because I don't even know why we have an axe. I haven't axed or anything, like chopped anything ever. So I don't even know why there was one in the house. But I grabbed it and I fling the door open and I'm ready to just hack someone to death. If they're bad, not, if they're good. And in my moment of looking to see if they were bad or good, the hugest raccoon I have ever seen jumps off the barbecue, launches itself off at me, hissing first, and I freak out, drop the axe, shut the door. It bangs against the door even before I'm able to get it completely closed, and then I just could not stop laughing. But literally my only thought was I have to kill them if they're going to get my kids, and I have to be quiet about it because I don't want to wake the children up so that they won't be traumatized. And then if the cops do come, they're going to have to not have sirens because it would be too loud. And then when I explained what was happening the next day, about this whole raccoon, everybody's like, why would you open the door? You're like the girl that goes into the basement in the horror show, movie going, oh, honey, is that you down there? I was like, no, I'm telling you, nobody's touching my kids. Nor do I want
What are
them
you gonna do?
upset.
What are you gonna do? Call the cops? Cops aren't gonna get there in time.
Well,
Somebody's.
what if they didn't?
Exactly.
Plus now I've picked up the phone, I've had to dial, I've called. These are all times where someone could have broken in. All I can think of is these are my kids. Nobody gets them. Or worse, I was worried that what if you just saw something that was upsetting that you might need therapy for?
God forbid I ever get therapy.
God forbid you had gotten up and you know what I mean? I just didn't want to have to cause the therapy.
Of course, no.
We all need therapy at some point, but I just didn't want to be the cause of it that time. But I mean, if you had gotten up and been like, Mom, what are you doing with the axe and the person outside? That would have been worse, but I never thought about it.
It's such a good story. Oh, I remember this level. Oh my God, I remember this level. I remember these guys. Do you remember these guys?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Also Midwest, thank you.
Midwesterging donated $2. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Sophie's mom. I don't have anything to say. I just hope the both of you are having a lovely day. Smile. This is such a sweet and wonderful stream.
Thank you. I'm having a blast.
I am actually having fun. I was terrified, and now
I knew
it's
you would
actually
be.
fairly fun. I like it.
I knew you'd be good at it. Oh, I got a light bulb. Yes! Oh my God, I remember the light bulbs.
And now the gate goes down.
Yes! Oh my God, I remember this whole level. That's wild. That's wild.
I just remember getting really far at one point, and when you were probably sleeping, and then I was like,
Can I ram?
oh,
Yeah.
okay. And I just remember getting really far, and then something happened, and it wasn't saved, and I was so
Oh, no, that's the
so
worst.
upset. Yeah.
See, games in the modern era, they auto-save, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
But see, and even at 3 though, we'd be playing, and you'd be like, "Here, just give it to me, I'll do it." Because I was not good then.
I've
either.
always been like that. I've always I've had to stifle it as I've grown older, just because it's not polite. But I always
No, but that you get from me too. I watch people all the time.
I'm like, just give it to me.
Yeah,
You're
just
just so
here.
bad
I'll
at this.
just do it.
I remember this one time, Uncle Jamie.
Yeah.
I was at his house and I was playing Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2 for
Okay.
the Xbox.
Yeah.
And he was playing and he was just doing so bad. And I remember, just give it to me. And I wanted it and he wouldn't give it to me. So I unplugged the controller. And he was like, okay, never mind. And he left the room, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I'm a terrible person. And I walked out all like shy, and I was like, I'm sorry. Uncle Jamie.
There's me. That's the guilt that I instilled in you too. That was like, I did a bad thing. I'm sorry.
Also, that's really funny. So apparently this game actually had, at launch, save corruption issues. So people's saves were getting lost when this game, like the remake was launched. That's funny.
I just remember being absolutely devastated because I worked so hard because I'm not good at it.
I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? In your honor, we'll beat the whole game today. Just, we've only got 2 hours. Yeah, like I said before, my mom's gonna make me a yummy dinner tonight. But if we're gonna have time for that, we need to stop at 4 o'clock. So. Yeah.
Well, it's not just the dinner thing. Like, I feel the need to have like several meals in there before I go, so that I can like pretend that I'm still parenting somehow, still helping somehow.
You are.
So.
I still give you phone calls when I need to talk to you sometimes. You're doing a wonderful job as a mom.
So, but it's, well, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or not really. I mean, it probably is a good thing, but for me, it's not as good as that you don't really necessarily like need me for a lot of things. Mm-hmm. Like, you've always made some pretty good choices.
I'm self-sufficient, but I still love my mom.
So, but like your best choice, because we love Duke.
I love Duke.
We both love Duke.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
He's so good. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have to say so.
I love you so much, Mom, but he's my favorite person in the planet.
That's fair. That is fair. So, and I'm glad that you two are together so that you're, especially because I'm too far away.
Yeah, you're so far. You're 10 hours away. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mom drove 10 hours to come down here so she could make
So I could make you food.
Pretty much. And hang out for an evening.
But we've been mostly indoors, right? Quarantining, so...
Yeah, no, I mean, you almost didn't come here because of the quarantine.
Yeah, so I'm starting to get a little bit weird that way.
I mean, that's not weird. That's just like self-preservation.
It just is my. I kept thinking, well, maybe I'll go next week. Maybe I'll go next week, because I'm not used to leaving the house yet. And other than when I have to, and trying to keep everybody healthy, and so.
Yeah, I mean, no, like that's fair though. Like that's just. Safety.
I mean, I'm glad I did, and it did come to a point like. It's important. Like Lauren recognized too. Like if we didn't, I wouldn't be leaving the house. I'd have a harder time.
You get agoraphobic eventually.
Yeah. If I hadn't started to go, then I eventually would have gotten worse, and I'd have a harder time doing it. So,
and I mean, you've been safe. You never leave the house. You know, it's a safe enough trip here.
And you, both of you work from home and never leave the house.
Never leave the house.
Yeah. So that was safe too.
Oh, I love this. I love this. I remember this, like all of this. Happens to everyone, bud. Yeah, no, that's a regular, relatable problem.
Yeah, replace them all.
Replace them all. Well, these thieves keep taking our lightning stones, Mom. What are they going to do without their lightning stones?
Thieves, then.
Okay.
No, I just mean like...
I did a murder. That's what you said, right? You said that I should kill people?
I did, I said, yeah.
You said that everybody who steals things should be violently killed.
I just thought instead of having to collect them all the time, they're not really stolen very well. It's not like they took them.
Right? They're just unplugged.
Moved, yeah.
Oh, they stole our batteries, and they're just like on the ground.
Although I could imagine, like, after a while, you'd be like, seriously?
Fair enough.
Like, again?
It's like having a kid. It's like having a kid who's just unplugging the remote control constantly.
Yeah, or a cat that's really needy.
Mm-hmm.
Our cat's needy.
Yeah. I'm knocked back from Minecraft on that fire breath. You know it. Maximum enchants. Where do I spit this lightning stone? Oh, we stole all the lightning stones. Dude, I don't even know where they go. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. I'm bad at this.
Yeah, you gotta put it in your mouth and spit it.
Yeah, which is super safe. Yeah, let me just put this lightning stone in my mouth.
You're a dragon.
I guess. Wait, did these all...
If you breathe fire...
They are thieves! They just took them all out! I put these here.
Maybe you do have to kill all the thieves.
Yeah, I guess so.
You gotta be more violent.
I gotta be more violent. That's this lesson that Spyro's teaching us, is violence is okay and the only answer.
Oh, and you got to learn it when you were 3.
Aww.
There we go.
Does Mom like Grillbert? Yes, Mom does like Grillbert.
I do. Grillbert is amazing.
He's a perfect little baby boy. Oh my god! Dude! I killed you already! Die! A second time! Do I just have to go back and forth and kill them? Because it's 4 out of 10. Do I just have to go back and forth and kill them over and over?
Well, I think you're gonna have to.
But I killed that guy already, though.
Right, but then maybe there's another one. Maybe
He's back! See? That's the same one that I just killed.
Okay, maybe they just all look the same.
That's offensive.
What? No, That's how you know he's the thief. That's why they...
Mom!
The purple guy.
Oh my god. So I guess I do. I literally just have to go back and forth.
Yeah, maybe...
Because my counter's going up when I kill them. See? 6 out of 10.
So yeah, so you gotta...
I just gotta kill them.
Maybe you're
over.
not really killing him. Maybe you think you're killing him, but he just disappears wounded and then comes back, and then you have to do
He just
that
vanishes into death smoke.
Yeah, until he,
And
like...
feels better about it.
Maybe all the cells come back together to make another body. You gotta do it 10 times, like Cat's having 9 lives, and he's apparently got 10.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
Not sure why he disappears each time first, but you know.
Well, have you ever died? Maybe that happens to you too.
So maybe if... Well, we could try later. We'll find out.
Oh, Valen, thank you.
Thank you. This is actually really nice.
Valen donated $7. Can't stress enough how great your mom is, Sophie. This stream is wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's true. She's very wonderful. I really appreciate all the donations, y'all. It's so generous.
As do I, especially since, like I said, you don't have to work outside of the house, and that would be worrisome for me right now.
It would be. It would be worrisome for me too because I might die from diseases. And I don't like that. Not a big fan.
Well, it's the same reason your brother's at home. He's like for homeschool, correspondence this year.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's just not safe, right?
Well, he's young and healthy and all those sorts of things, but I just am not really.
It's not really a
wanting to
gamble
play.
that's worth making.
That's what I think. And then too, like I said, because I'm not working outside of the home that way either or anything, like I am able to help with schoolwork and that sort of thing. So it is like really not that big of a deal. It's not, yeah.
See, if this is me, I talked about this with you yesterday. I just would have failed this year. I'd just been like, okay, there's a pandemic. I feel like that's a pretty fair reason to.
Yeah, and I probably would have done the same.
Yeah.
I would have just taken a year off then.
Yeah, and it's like it's
and
not the end of the
wouldn't have-
world.
No. So, and it is mostly up to him that way, where I won't fight. There's no way I'd fight with him every day to do his schoolwork, and if he's done in time, great, and if not, that's okay too. It's 1 year of the huge long life that we have. Like it's just one.
Absolutely.
Little bit. So.
Spyro, I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please take it as a reward.
I have to keep stopping talking to read things.
I know.
or
It's
to
okay.
listen. I'm like,
No,
I
that's
can't
what,
do both.
that's what streaming is. It's okay if there's like little lulls because the nice thing about streaming is unlike like a radio thing, like a podcast, right? Dead air isn't completely dead because there is still game stuff happening.
Okay.
I usually stay silent when there's like characters talking, just so people can hear what's going on. Some people like that sort of thing. I don't know what this is. Oh, I need 18 of those blue orbs. I see. I don't really know what to like do now. Oh, well, I guess I need to power this, and then I can blow up these fans. That's my guess. What do you think, Mom?
Yeah, I think you can. I'm sorry, I'm just reading the things. I see some. Well, someone saying they were had to apply for college this year, and that is the worst.
Oh yeah.
That is a nightmare
doubt it.
procedure.
Yeah, I never went to college. I don't plan on it. Duke went to it for a few years there. And we'll see if he goes back because
I
it's
did
like,
as well, and
yeah.
now like I. So and it just depends on what you're interested in, and
It's
if I
not.
went-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say if I went back now, it's funny. Like when I was younger, I thought, I'd love to be a doctor, but I don't want to do 12 years in school. I would love to be able to do something that helps somebody that way. And now, at my age, I think, seriously, it was only 12 years. I could be a doctor right now. I could literally be helping people.
It's very complicated because on one hand, it's like you have to spend all these years and it's like, am I going to be fulfilled? Am I going to enjoy doing this?
Well, and you have to decide too what it is that you want to do because it's not always necessary to have to go to college.
Exactly. It's
depending
less
on what
it's-
you want to do.
It's getting less and less necessary to go to college, I think, just with like a lot of the jobs can be self-taught nowadays. Like coding, for example, is huge right now because of how technologically focused things are. You don't necessarily have to go to college for that. I know so many people who are expert coders who have never gone and had official schooling.
Well, see, and I wonder though too, if with everything, how fast everything goes, if you could actually go to school for coding, to some degree, I would think things would progress faster than you would have a
Absolutely.
chance to learn, right?
In fact, I think a lot of college classes, because there's free ones you can like go look online, and I know a lot of people who have gone to college, and it's like half the time they're like, yeah, I just stood in a class and heard things I already knew. It's just to get a piece of paper saying that you went to college.
Yes. Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous.
And there was a time for a bit too, even in like in my younger years, where a lot of the jobs, it doesn't matter whether you know how to do them or not. If you didn't have a piece of paper saying that you were educated to do it that way, you just weren't going to be able to get that job, which is crazy because
Absolutely.
I mean, even your aunt went to school, got her teaching degree. You know, and
Did your aunt have that?
Yep.
Oh.
She's not a teacher. She said the only thing she learned was that she doesn't have the patience for other people's children. But
Really has patience for her own.
But they never taught her how to teach anything. Ever.
Yeah.
That's not what that is. But the one thing I would recommend is, I don't know where everybody lives. That's, you know,
A lot
on
of,
today.
I would say about 70% of the audience is the United States.
Okay.
I have analytics.
So for here in Canada, it does. I don't even know if I can say that. Here I am, like random information, but here in Canada, schooling is a little bit different. So with college and university is obviously far more expensive, but majority of things you want to go program-wise, you can do in college as well here. One of the things that is smart for people to do that way is things like a line of credit, for example, is not a huge amount of money that you're spending in interest-wise. So if you were to get out of school, or
These
even
light
while you're in
bulbs
school, work a
were
bit.
not here before. I'm sorry. These.
okay.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I was walking around trying to figure out what to do. These light bulbs just didn't spawn. Okay. Sorry. Continue,
That's
Mom.
okay. No, just like with a line of credit on the account, if you had a part-time job and even if you make enough, like just say, let's go with just even $2,000.
Uh-huh.
If you already have that in your account, your bank will give you a line of credit for the same amount. It just is like a borrowed against type thing. If you know how much your education is, and for us, for colleges, as long as it's not a private college, you're looking at, you know, between $2,000 and $4,000 a semester probably, with books and everything else. It's a lot easier to pay back that line of credit than it is a student loan. So if you are still working and that sort of thing, it's not a bad way to do it, and just make sure you're working and still putting money back
Extremely
as you go.
good
And then
advice,
you
Mom.
can still go to, like, the next semester, you still have the money there with your line of credit.
See, stuff like this is why you should start a parenting podcast.
So,
because I
and-
didn't know that.
Well, there's other people that we've explained it to, but that have done it as well. But I know, but that's how they did their schooling. They got a job in the after school or weekends in the summer and that sort of thing in high school, and then that's what they did. Just a couple $1,000. It just is for books and things and tuition.
I mean, of course, this is Canadian prices, which are significantly cheaper than U.S.
And
but-
it is, yeah. It's not that it's and really it's not. It's expensive to go to school. But managing to pay back a line of credit that's like $11 on every 1,000 type thing is a lot easier to do. Like for like a monthly fee than like our student loans even are. It's terrible. Our interest on our student loans is just gross.
Oh, we've already got some fan art. I'll show that off at the end. Of
Okay,
this
good, because I want to see it.
Yep. Fan art is very fun. This game is fun. I'm having fun. This is more fun than Spyro 1. Spyro 1 I kind of got bored of when I streamed it a long time ago. What's up?
I'm just reading this right here. I have to say that yes, I have a hatred for the education system.
Yeah, by Liquid Basilisk there, yeah.
There was a time where a lot of us were going to be going off to a factory or something else, and I think that's what schools are designed for, is for, basically just nothing that you do in school now has anything to do with what your life is going to be like after. You're not going to work in a factory for the most part. And I don't think the education system has even come close to catching up to
It
where
needs
we
an
are.
overhaul, and not an overhaul in the sense where they're like, oh, they change a couple things and call it an overhaul. Like, it needs an actual overhaul.
Yes, and it needs, like I said, we've talked about before too, is that kids are, there's different ways of learning, and there's 5 like core types of learning,
Yeah.
but teachers only teach one or two ways. And so if a student's having an issue with the subject, chances are it's not even them, it's they're not being taught how to learn.
Absolutely.
And that is a big deal too. How do you could excel at so many different things and find interests that you didn't even know you had if you were just taught the way you learned.
Also, thank you so much. An anonymous gifter just gifted a subscription to Real Valen. Hey, thank you so much. But yeah, no, I agree with you completely. It's bad.
So you have to, well, I think that you have to find out what works really well for you. Like I said, with your brother doing schooling through correspondence this year, they, instead of putting all the courses like at one time, registering for all of them and working on all of them, that's overwhelming.
Yeah,
There's too
absolutely.
many things. So we've just done 2 courses at a time and just pick away at it that way, and still on track. So that's, still also pretty good. But for someone like your Aunt Amanda, she would need all of them at one go because she would have a hard time staying interested and focused on just the 1 or 2 subjects. So it also has to do a lot with what works the best for you.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see how this works. Gotta press all the buttons. Yeah, like we know, what non-existent pumpkin just said. We know so much about how the human brain works. And none of it's implemented in schools.
No. It is all guaranteed. It's just streamed for one or two types of students. And there are people that are going to have difficult, like, I always say things like I'm not super great with math. Now, when it comes down to money or bookkeeping or that sort of thing, I'm actually quite decent with math. But just math in general, I always thought I wasn't good at it until I took math in grade 11, and I had a teacher who explained it somehow the way I understood it, and I was able to even help other people in the class understand. And that was an incredible feeling. It turns out I don't hate math, and I'm not bad at math. I just, up until grade
you weren't
11, was
learning it
never
the right
taught
way.
the way I was
Exactly.
understanding. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's a bad system, and like a lot of things, like a lot of the systems we have, it's a bad system and it needs an overhaul. Oh, I can break that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out like this puzzle right now.
It's okay. I'm just watching you play, and I'm like trying to keep up with both type thing.
It's all good. You can focus more on chat. You can focus more on the game. It's up to you, Mom. It is no worries.
But as terrible as it is to say as well, I think school-wise, I think that both parents technically almost have to work now just to survive even.
Oh, there's no think about it.
So school is daycare. You know?
It's true. Fuck.
So, and I think that the hours that school is as well are also
It's
designed for the
ridiculous.
workforce.
Yeah,
not
8
for-
hours a day, 5 days a week is too much. I cannot imagine going back to that ever.
Well, and also though too, like studies have shown too that teenagers especially do better after 10 or 11 in the afternoon and to work into the evening as opposed to first thing in the morning. And that's not something that's ever been looked at or implemented
Ever.
either. So it doesn't make any sense. So if you're saying that their brain works better if they, are up and sleep in a bit and are up around 10 or 11, why would you not change something so that they had their best advantage that way?
Well, because they don't care.
Especially since I don't know about everybody else's workforces, but the ones that I've been a part of, I mean, the shifts are all over the place. It wasn't like you're Monday to Friday 9 to 5. They
No.
were everywhere.
Ooh. Yeah. I figured it out. I figured out the puzzle.
Spyro,
There you
do
go.
you see that big building over there? The gear grinders.
Wow, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of things that are broken. I cannot. I mean, I have worked one job that was like consistent schedules, and that was Concentrics. That was my tech support job for chat, and that was horrible. Not the fact that it was consistent schedules, but just the fact that it was like 40-hour weeks. That's too much. And also that it was just like a soul-sucking, terrible environment.
Sorry.
No, it's true. It's okay.
It is true though. I'm not trying to laugh, but like
no, it sucks.
School and work tends to
go
that way.
Like Concentrix like literally ruined me, and I had to go back. Because I worked there twice, and it was just it was awful. And like every time I've ever worked there, I have started out in 40-hour work weeks, and then I miss a bunch of days, and then I drop it down to part-time.
Yep.
And then I miss a bunch of days. And then I just like quit eventually. And I hate the whole time.
I think that it's the money construct too. Like even with like it was just us, like just 3 of us for most of the time growing up. So and there were tons of times where like, well, we were poor, let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
But we still had every single thing we need. And the things that like all the traditions and stuff like Christmas time, for example, it was the different movies that we watched in the different orders, and it was the things we made or baked or things like that. And there was a whole bunch of different things that way. Like I think that, and those are the things that I remember more of in the lack of money type thing. And that's not, necessarily the situation now. Like not definitely
We're not nearly as dirt poor as we were.
Yeah, but that's right. But things are I'm not terrified anymore about bills or food.
Yeah.
Like things like that.
Because that stuff is stressful.
Yes. But I think that it's the quality of life is a big deal. I think you definitely need to, whatever it is that you do, if it sucks your will to live, there has got to be a better way.
Yeah.
Especially since you're spending how much time with that job? It's,
all of it, pretty much.
It's your entire life. Yeah.
A little bit of a topic change. Panic-filled Poltergeist asks, "What's your favorite cookie to bake?"
I have. Okay, my favorite cookie is oatmeal and raisin. But
wow.
I do make a really.
That's a choice. Okay.
But I spent years perfecting a chocolate chip cookie recipe that is also wonderful, and it like literally has a layer of chocolate in the center of it when you bite in. That's all nice and melted. But and that was for you and your brother. But if I was going to choose my own, I really like oatmeal raisin, even though I never even tried to perfect that one.
I'm not a huge cookie person.
Nope.
They're fine. They're just a little, they're okay.
Yeah.
But I think if I had to pick a favorite kind of cookie, I'm kind of a sucker for peanut butter cookies.
Yes.
Those are really good.
Those are one of the first ones that we made together, though, too, because...
Are they?
Yes. Well, we had ones that you didn't have to, like, bake, but also you could use your hands in there, right? You could stick your hands in, use the fork to press it down, you could roll little balls. It was way, way more exciting.
It's fun. It's hands-on. I remember this one time with Amma, I went to cook some cookies, and they were chocolate chip surprise, and we're going to make them for Papa. And the surprise was there was no chocolate chips. Because for some reason, I really wanted cookies when I was that age with no chocolate chips in them. I just wanted just cookie dough baked, basically.
That's how the banana bread thing started, was you were so upset that someone would put chocolate chips in banana bread.
Really?
So
I was upset about the chocolate chips?
In the banana bread, yeah, you just thought it was just wrong. And so the ones that, we've made since the time you were super little, that's why they didn't have chocolate chips in it.
See, I do like chocolate chips.
No, you
in
might
banana bread
now, but when you were little, you were like, it was like if you had, like your Auntie Amanda with onions. If there's like an onion in something and she sees it, that's it. The whole thing is ruined. And that's what you were like then.
I think the real evil is people who put raisins in banana bread. Or just in any baked thing. Raisins are bad.
Yeah, I know you don't like raisins.
Raisins are disgusting.
I love raisins.
This game is weird because it really does. This is torture. This game is literally introducing the concept of torture to children. Oh my god, I remember this level too, though.
Sticks have drained all our water.
Like they're just torturing them. That's awful. I love these funny crabs, though. Raisin's good. I'm sorry, Real Valenhay, but I need you to leave my chat now.
I'm just watching the people who are like, yeah, chocolate chip's good, and then chocolate chip's bad. It's like people are definite on what is okay and what's not with banana bread there.
That's a thing you'll very often see.
Someone was just talking about too, like nuts in the banana bread. Do you put nuts in them?
I don't love it, but I would not shun it. I'll say that.
See, and we actually had never even tried that growing up. Probably because nuts were expensive, so...
Really?
Yeah, comparatively, yeah. they're super like they're determined. How much you pay for different kinds of nuts has a lot to do with whether it rained too much or not enough, or so we don't grow a lot of them here. So
Yeah. This is a weird level. I remember it though. I remember the music here.
Every time I think of Spyro, I think of the one where all I see is him like galloping. And then when you turn at all, the whole screen turning. That's all I think of. So every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this.
I remember
but when
it's a three-dimensional game.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Oh, I remember being like, it's giving me a headache. I can't keep staring at this.
Is this giving you a headache right now?
No, actually.
No, you're getting used to it?
No, but I'm actually mostly like reading comments and stuff
That's
too.
true.
'cause
Yeah,
I like
you've got a break for your eyes.
Yeah. So I am gonna have to
we got
try.
a poll going. We got a poll.
We have a poll.
A poll for chocolate in banana bread. People, it's neck and neck right
it's
now.
close, and
It
people
is
are
close.
definitely.
So far, yes seems to be
no,
winning.
now it's not so much.
Yeah, Duke loves the chocolate and the banana bread.
I think Duke loves chocolate.
Duke
I've noticed
loves
a trend in the house with the things that are in the house. I've noticed,
Duke adores chocolate.
and that's okay. I'm actually, if I was gonna go. Oh, see, we've got the vote. The poll is in. So it
Pull
says
it in.
yes.
It is yes.
Says yes.
It is definitely yes. Legally speaking, yes. It is banana bread. Chocolate is yes.
See, now I want how people feel about caramel. Not necessarily in banana bread, but if I had to choose between chocolate and caramel, I am caramel all the way.
I think
Like,
caramel
that's
can
how-
be okay, but it's like I don't know. It's
But like,
it's
if I was
good.
gonna eat an apple,
Okay.
you know, like I'd probably be like, how hungry am I? Do I really want that apple? But if there was caramel there, I'd be like, bring it on. I'll eat all the apples.
Fair enough. So there was like some sharks here. I'm a little confused at this part.
Now I want banana bread.
Oh, see, yeah, there's sharks here, and I went down there and I died instantly.
And now I feel the need.
Now you need to make banana bread.
Yeah, but now I
we
feel the
have
need to
banana
make
bread
3.
tins.
No, but I mean, like, I need to do like 3 types now. I have to do one
Okay.
like regular, one with chocolate, and one with some nuts now.
We'll tell you what. Here's what you can do. Go home.
Go home.
Not
Bye,
right
Mom.
now.
Bye, Mom.
When you go home tonight, go home, sleep. You know.
Yeah, sleep. Actually,
then-
when I get home, it'll be tomorrow, but that's okay.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
tomorrow, make the banana bread, and then when you send Aiden down here next week,
Oh,
send it down with him.
with all 3.
With all 3.
And you can go on here
we can have a taste
You
test.
can taste them, and Aiden can help you critique which one
Absolutely.
works. Yes.
I might have a stream day with Aiden on here too. I'm
Oh my
thinking.
goodness,
I think he would love that.
He would freak.
Because he
out.
wants to be a
Love it.
streamer.
He
I mean, who
does.
doesn't? But like,
He wants to be a professional video game player.
uh-huh.
And when we were looking at schools when we moved,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things they had there, apparently you can get scholarships to universities based on video game play.
Yeah, probably esports stuff. Esports is big now. Esports is basically video game sports.
Well, 'cause they had-
and, yeah, it's big.
They have the club thing, and then you play in competitions. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that would be esports.
Okay, but I would have paid a lot more attention to video games if that had been an option for a scholarship for me. Come on now. That's fun.
Yeah.
But no, he plays a lot. He has.
Oh no. Sorry, keep
Just
going. Keep going.
electrocuting you.
I know.
What's his game of choice?
You know what? This is gonna sound terrible. Like this is gonna like be a horrible parenting moment right now for me. I actually don't know. I know that he's played with the same people forever, and I know them and their names and that sort of thing. But I'm not good about the video game world.
That's
so I actually
okay.
don't know what the video games are called. Like Spyro, because we played it when you were little. But literally, if it's not Mario 3 or Sonic, I remember Sonic.
I remember Sonic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm going down here. I did not get control of my character. I know his game of choice. He likes Overwatch a lot. I know
Okay,
he's been playing
that one
Dead.
I've heard, yeah.
He's been playing Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
He wants to play CS:GO.
Yeah.
And I think that's the main ones right now. I know he likes playing Smash Bros, but he's not that good at it.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised though too, but he does like to play it. You know what's always been really fun is he'll be like, I need this new game, and I'll be like, okay, or I need this new amiibo.
I forgot he's into the amiibos.
Yeah, and I'll be like, all right, fine, and then literally a day later, I need this new game or I need this new amiibo. I'm like, I just got you a new amiibo, and he'll be like, yeah, but I've already trained it, or I've already done this.
It's chained up.
Yeah, or I beat the game in like 4 hours, and I'm like, really?
I mean, there's a lot of games out there that are only 4 hours long now.
They're $80.
And they're
Yeah,
80 bucks.
They're $80. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually too. I'll be like, oh hey, I'll give you like $20 if you do this or that for me. Like usually it's like in the kitchen or something, right? So and he'll be like, are you going to e-transfer it or are you giving me cash? And if I say cash, it is no deal.
Yeah,
like,
well,
I
you can't
use
do
that.
anything with that. What's he gonna do? Go to the store
He's
right
like,
now?
That's what he says. Now I have to go to the bank, which, by the way, our bank is across the street from us, so it's not a far walk. But he has to go to the bank and put the money in to buy what he wants to online. So,
I'm with Aiden on that one.
yeah.
Okay, can I blast these sharks? Yeah, I can. Bang, bang, bang. I did it. I saved the world. Cool.
I never had issue with you guys playing video games all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
It's crazy to me that there was other parents who scolded you for that too.
Well, a lot of people did. They were like, well, "Don't your kids want to read a book?" I'm like, number one, both my children know how to read.
Mm-hmm.
They
And
have
I read a
books.
lot when
Yeah,
I was
you
younger.
and reading is not everybody's thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love to read. Like I'm always reading, but not everybody is that way. But the thing is too is if you read a book, you're sitting there reading your book, and you're sitting and you're not really doing anything. Playing video games, like you're talking to other people. You are while you're playing, while you're using the hand-eye coordination thing has to work together too. There's a lot of things that are happening there, and for brain development wise, I think that is just incredible. It's incredible the amount. Yeah. So it's definitely. I wouldn't say necessarily one is. Yeah, I would say probably playing video games works your brain a lot more than just reading.
I think reading is important still. I don't do it much
absolutely.
anymore, but when it comes at least a proper novel. But I do remember reading when I was younger definitely helped me develop my English skills. But it's not everything, It's not the world. It's just one aspect of me. It's one type of media.
Yes. Yeah, it is. But then too, I used to play D&D when I was younger. Back in the 80s, where they were saying it caused devil worship.
Yeah.
And that people would think they were really in this alternate world type thing. And
No.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the things that people believed then.
Yeah, people were very against D&D. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that too got a bunch of flack.
Yeah, Harry Potter. People
Harry
gave me crap
Potter.
for letting you guys. Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
But people gave me crap for letting you guys read. I read the Harry Potter books to you.
I think they'd still do that today, but for different reasons.
But yeah, different reasons, absolutely. Yes.
What edition did my mom of D&D did my mom play? We don't know. We don't know what edition.
We're not sure. It was in the 80s.
It was
Date
old.
myself a bit there.
All we know is my mom constantly tells me that she got so powerful once that she was frustrated because she was unable to do normal things like pick up glasses because she crushed them in her hands by accident. And I have no clue what DM would allow that, and that's really weird to me. So it's whatever version of D&D would have you roll to pick up a piece of glassware.
Well, it was things like actually what had happened was we were trying to get someone's attention that was in a room that was being was taken or whatever, is being held captive, and I had to just tap on the glass type thing.
Okay.
And so I went to tap on the glass, but you had to roll to do that, and
That makes sense.
there was
That makes
nothing I
more
could-
sense to me.
Really, I had a 1 in 1,000 chance of being able to just tap lightly, and I'd end up smashing
What?
into the window.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
weird.
It was brutal.
I think that your DM just had a weird roll for that. They had some weird strength
It was
modifier.
just-
That's weird.
Yeah, and it was. But I mean, I had other characters though that I liked that died, and I was devastated
Yeah.
because it was gone forever, and I was so sad. I was like, we had a whole life.
No, that's still a thing that happens nowadays. I think you just had a weird DM,
Oh yeah,
because that's weird. But
We should play D&D.
yeah, no, we want to play D&D so bad. I think it'd be fun if you joined.
I do. I play with Aiden and his friends sometimes.
Do you?
Yes, I'm the one that prints off all their sheets and,
Oh,
and make sure they all have dice and
that's cute. I've still got the pack of dice up on the mantle there.
yeah.
Yeah.
My first dice die ever were they were a forest emerald green and sparkly. And they were my favorite things.
I don't have any super nice dice. I want some though. Oh my god, whoa, what is happening?
You have to fly.
Thanks. Thanks, Mom.
It's like a course, remember? You had to
Well,
go
yeah,
through all
but
the
it
things.
just, it shocked me. It shocked me. It scared me. Oh, I remember this. It's like really hard, actually.
Yeah, and you only have so much time.
I know. I actually remember trying to do this, and it's just so the timing is so tight.
I
It's
remember
unforgiving.
failing quite a bit too.
Yeah, no, it's just unforgiving. Ooh, 3 more. Well, there's more than just these two, I think, though. Like, there's other gates you have to go through.
Oh, 12 seconds.
Is that it? Am I good? I don't think so.
Maybe they get harder later on.
No, like there was an earlier one that I did that was hard. Hi guys, am I done? I've done 2. Time is up. No, there's cars and boats I have to destroy too.
I was just gonna say, they just asked if you wanted to retry. You're not done.
No. This is weird. Okay, so yeah, there's cars and boats down there. I guess I have to like fire breath them. Okay. This is weird. I guess you're supposed to like, yeah, destroy the cars as you're going. That's so tough. Oh, crap. This sucks. Okay, boat time. Okay, 3 seconds per boat. That's pretty good.
Oh. I didn't even realize you had to do that with the boats.
Yeah. Oh, come here. There's one more boat. That's a car. This is not a boat.
Yeah, I get it. See what happens.
No! No! Are you kidding me? That sucks. Come here.
And now you gotta get the cars.
No! I've lost. What? No. That's not fair at all. That's not fair at all. You saw that.
Yeah.
The fire went through them.
Yep.
Well, I did the boats.
Yeah, the game did you wrong.
I did almost all of it. This sucks. I hate this.
You're ready for the next part.
Yeah, this sucks. I'm playing something else. Is this the Spyro you remember though? Is it?
It is, yeah.
Is it good?
It is good.
Would you like to try?
No.
No hesitation there.
I was,
Huh?
you're gonna have to explain like what I have to do for it as well.
Uh-huh.
Remember my big moment was back in the day when it was like over, up. You know, press the A or the B button
I mean, we could get some 2D games for you though. We could pull something out.
with the old remotes.
Yeah, I could get some SimCity.
I was just like surprised at how easily everybody died. Like, oh, an earthquake. Okay, when an earthquake takes your city and you're like, seriously? Yeah.
It sucks. It's unfair.
Or I used to use the trains instead of the cars to cut down the pollution.
Uh-huh.
And then at one point it was like, oh, there's not enough transportation for everybody. And I thought, okay, back in the day when I played this, it let me get away with that.
Maybe you just didn't set your railways up like.
Oh no, they were everywhere.
Okay.
Every single building had one all the way around.
Well, maybe they just wasn't like the most, what's the word? I guess efficient. Maybe it wasn't efficient.
Well, and I had too many parks too, because I like the green space. And people were like, "We need somewhere to live. Cut down that.
Live
Get
in the
rid of that park."
parks.
And
Live
so I
in
was
the
like, "Too, yeah."
parks. Come on.
I was
Make
like,
a
but
treehouse.
if I put another building there, there'll be nothing that's green. Nothing is alive in that city.
Well, it's a city. It's not a forest.
There are some cities that are still quite
That's true.
treed, that are nice. He's gonna eat him.
Yeah. Tim's gonna eat him. What?
Maybe not.
I guess not. What just happened?
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap.
Are they
him,
implying that the
shutting
goat
all but
won the
doors.
fight or something? What happened?
The other brothers.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, goats are scary. I'll give them that.
Yeah, I don't
Goats
wanna
are
be around
goats are
for one.
angry, vicious. He got 8? Who got 8? The guy? I don't get it. Spyro sucks. I changed my mind. This game sucks.
I have to say, though, you're better at not making the screen move the way it did before. Like, when you're going, before it used to jump, like, move like this back and forth.
What?
You can't see what I'm doing, but
I've got years
yeah.
of practice in trying to keep, like, the camera centered now,
Yes.
right? Ace of Somebody Access, thank you for the follow. It's also possible that just the camera's, like, tweaked for this game and maybe works a little bit better than it did back in the day.
Yeah.
Because this was, what, a PS1 game, I'm pretty sure? And the PlayStation 1 didn't have an analog stick. You could only go left and right.
That's right. It was, yeah, left, right, up, down.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess no.
So it was probably like this, is probably what we were doing. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, that's what we were
Okay,
doing.
yeah,
And I
so
was like,
that's-
I can't
that's-
follow it anymore.
Yes, a lot of older games did that because they didn't have analog sticks, so... Yeah, also the original, yeah, was in 4x3, so we would have had a lot less screen space.
Yeah.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Okay.
As long as
that
you-
wasn't a locked door, so I don't think a key would have helped anyways. What were you saying, Mom?
I was going to say, at least he chants for you. He's not making you try on your own.
What if they just, like, made you bust out a microphone
That's right.
and just put it like a rock band segment?
That's right. And you had to, you know, make sure your tone and your pitch and everything was correct. And
Remember playing Rock Band?
I
at the
did. I
house?
loved playing rock.
I
band
loved
with
it
you.
too.
Yeah. Loved it.
I remember when I was younger, I wanted an extra challenge. So I started playing with the guitar and singing at the same time.
Yeah, that's too much for me right there too.
I mean, I would only ever play on medium difficulty, though. Because my hands weren't big enough to hit all 5 buttons.
I couldn't do the drumming for anything.
No?
No, I felt like when it was coming down the screen, you're consistently like hitting it at the wrong time. Like when I'm
It was
hearing-
hard, yeah.
What I was hearing and when I should have hit some part of the drum or whatever, it wasn't the same as what was actually when you had to hit to make it match up. And I found it super confusing.
It wasn't the best, no.
Remember we used to make Aiden play the drums a lot?
I do.
Because neither of us wanted to play that.
I remember actually being in the old house that we had. I don't remember. I mean, I'm not going to say the street name even if I didn't remember. But it was an old place that we had. And all we had for a TV was like this tiny little CRT, I'm pretty sure. And I would play my PS2 on it. And it was just like up on this tall
Yeah.
thing. And I could barely see it. And I'd play Kingdom Hearts on that all the time. And I remember this one time you had a babysitter. I think her name was Lily. And she came over and she made fun of me for playing Kingdom Hearts. She like rolled her eyes when she saw Donald Duck was there. I was like, you don't understand. You don't understand. This is art.
I think her name was Lily too. I think it was one of the ladies I worked with. It was her daughter, I think.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. She actually, I think, when I was in grade 10, she was in grade 12, and I think I remember seeing her. And I was like, oh, geez,
I
she
remember.
babysat me.
I remember that it was one of those things where you were technically not old enough to be on your own, but getting you a sitter was insane because they were your age, pretty much.
He was tougher than that.
That guy just got squished, and he died. The whole mission was a bust. The guy died. I didn't even have to come here. Sorry, keep going.
You got a doll though, or like a
I did.
doll. You got a like
I got a doll. No, I got a Barbie.
statue or something like that. Oops, sorry.
That's okay.
I bashed that.
That's okay. Whoa! That's cool. I can jump. Did he? That's funny. Okay, so I guess I can go up here now. I do like how many, like, bonus things there is to do here. Like, you can do the main world, but then there's other stuff you can do. I like that.
Hey, speaking of babysitters, the best babysitter you ever had?
What'd you say, sorry?
The best babysitter that you ever
Who?
had
Who was it?
was Lindsay.
Lindsay.
She was, you were really young, and even when Aiden was a baby type thing, she was the babysitter that no matter what I was doing or going out type thing, and she came to watch you. When I got home, it was like, everybody always says, like, you know, oh, good babysitter, the kids are in bed by the time you get home, that sort of thing. A good babysitter is the one where when you get home and you put your kids to bed, they are unconscious because the babysitter played with them the whole time. She would run you ragged. I was so sad when she got a full scholarship to the military university. I was so sad because she was, I mean, you know, it's good that she's moving on with her life and doing fun things that she wants to do, but really, she was the best babysitter you ever had.
That's great.
You were always so excited.
Yeah, I think I'm too young to remember.
Yeah, but you were so excited every time she came. You were like, yay.
The name rings a bell, at least. I gotta burn all these statues now, because there's evil spirits in them. Mom, if I ever get famous enough to have a statue, can you make sure there's evil spirits in it?
I will, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll put them in them myself.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Do you have like a storage of evil spirits back home, or?
Of course, honey. All moms have storages of evil spirits. What do you think we threaten our kids with if they're bad?
That little skating zone there was weird. I couldn't like jump or anything. What's up, bud?
Ah, Spyro, welcome.
Hockey? What? Okay.
Oh, you have 2 minutes to score 5 goals. This is where I would also fail. As much as I...
Oh, look at this guy! That's cute. That's cute. Okay, how do I get the puck? Do I just like snag it?
I think you probably have to put it in your mouth and spit it like you did before.
Cool.
It worked for the little lightning balls.
That's not that hard. Oh, this guy's mad. This guy's a.
He did get mad. He's got rage issues.
Yeah. Go to therapy, man. You're also a terrible goalie.
We should be more encouraging him. He's trying. You're just so good at the game.
Aw.
But he's trying so hard.
Oh, he sucks though. He sucks. He sucks and he's got game rage.
These are the kind of things that are going to limit his career later on.
Although he might just be angry that I'm like eating the puck. I don't think that he's ever encountered that in his hockey career.
Yeah, not a lot of people carry the puck in their mouth and then spit it.
I feel like he's probably upset because there's no ref to call this. Like this has to be a foul, right? Well, I did it.
Well done.
Well done.
Ooh, you got an orb instead of a statue.
I did. For all the non-Canadians in chat, can you confirm that putting the puck in your mouth and spitting it is legal in the game of hockey? It is, but most people don't have big enough mouths.
I don't think you could do it anyway now because they have to wear their helmets with their face guards.
Lame.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to do another one, but I have to... There's another guy trying to stop me, I guess. I have to score on the red goal.
Now I think about it. The goalie has a face guard. Do other players? Now I feel like
That
I
bear
should be
doesn't.
looking at-
Oh! Ow! Ow!
I don't even know.
He hit me with his stick. You can't hit with the hockey stick. That's cheating. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh. It's like air hockey. Don't hit me. That's rude. This control's like garbage. I feel like I'm controlling molasses. Hey, can you knock that over me? Actually, I got it. You can do it in soccer, though. Yeah, it's totally fine to eat the ball in soccer. In fact, it's encouraged. Okay, I gotta go.
Soccer was a forced childhood thing for me, so I was not sporty, let's just say.
Oh, me neither.
So
I remember this. I just unlocked a memory. When I was in middle school, maybe even elementary, we were playing something. It was PE class. And you better stop that. Okay, good. We were doing some PE stuff, and the ball went over the fence. Somebody went to get it, and they knocked a beehive over while they were getting it. And so everybody obviously starts like getting out of there, running. And the teacher says, "Don't run, just walk so the bees don't get angry." Like, dude, they're already pissed.
They're already angry.
Run, go, get out.
They're probably wasps too.
They were wasps,
Yeah,
for sure.
because bees.
They were stinging multiple times.
Yeah,
they were wasps.
and bees don't want to sting you unless they have to because they die. You know, nobody wants to die.
Oh, how do I? What? Oh, I can burn him. Oh, goalie, please. Burning people is totally fine.
Okay, so I wasn't paying attention to you at all.
Yeah.
Is he on your team or is he against you?
He's against me.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So I cast fire at him, and it's fine.
Yeah. Burn him.
What is that teacher's problem? I don't know. Maybe the teacher just wanted everybody to get stung. Maybe they're having a bad day, and they're just like, I think it'd be funny if everybody was injured.
I think that she just was genuinely thought that if you ran away from them, that they would get madder at you. Like maybe if you walk really slow or stand really still, they won't even know you're there.
Like a bear, like cheetah situation. But it's not. That's not how that works with wasps. You already knocked their nest down. They're angry.
Yeah, and then once one of them, I guess, like either stings you or gets close enough to do so, I guess they put the scent or whatever on you so the other ones know where they're going, what the target is.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's
That's crazy.
disturbing.
Also, apparently I got a skill point back there. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to spend skill points. Is this
Can
dungeon?
you spend them, or is it just one of those
Dragons?
things like where you just
I
have
don't
it there
know.
like good for you.
Good
like,
for you. You did it.
Yeah, it could be that.
Who knows? What's up?
Did you just take out his statue?
No, I cleaned it. It's got
Wait.
evil spirits in it, remember?
Oh right, okay.
Jeez, Mom. Keep up.
Yeah, I don't have a good attention span.
That's okay. It's almost like you have some sort of attention deficit
It's
hyperactivity
almost like
disorder.
that, isn't it? Almost.
Almost. Reminiscent of it.
Yeah.
This music is weird. I just started listening to it. Oh, you don't have your headphones on.
Oh, I do.
Oh, you
I
do.
have the
You
one
do.
side
You do.
on. Yeah, I have
Get
the one side on.
Okay.
My head is oddly shaped, as I said. So like to only have the one side on like you do. So, and then it just keeps sliding off. So I'm
That's fair.
holding the one side to my ear so I can hear.
Yeah. I mean, you might want to, if you lean it forward a bit, that usually helps me.
Yeah, this is working too.
All right.
It's almost like a little comfort, like I can hold on to it, like my security blanket while I sit here and talk. I've got something to like keep me grounded and touch, you know.
Are you still nervous, by the way? How have you been doing?
Actually, not too bad now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I
No,
told
the
you
only
you'd
time
be
is
good
that
at it.
sometimes I'm like stopping because I'm paying attention, and then I think, oh, is that like a dead airspace situation?
And that's okay, because you know what? Occasionally it can happen. It's not the end of the world like with radio. You want to avoid it, but it's not the end of the world.
But I also just keep stopping to like read what people are writing and stuff too, because it's neat. And then watching you play, and then honestly forgetting that you're even playing because I'm reading what people are writing, and then looking back and having absolutely no clue, which is why I thought you were burning that statue, and I was like, why would you do that? But,
Oh, a rock. Hold on. I'm doing something here. Hello? Oh, give me the gems. That's so nice.
oh, thank you. Someone said I was doing good so far, so thank you.
You're very good at this. You're a natural. I told you would be.
Well, we know I can talk. That is that is one thing that we know. I was more worried about talking too fast.
Oh my god, there's no such thing.
But my whole life, everybody has said like things like, "Okay, you have to slow down. I don't understand what you're saying," and I'm like, "But this is how my brain works, and if I don't stay caught up, I'll forget what I'm saying."
I told you this before. Talking fast keeps the folks engaged. And also, if you would like to show how good you did, this stream is going to be saved on the YouTube channel. So you can show Aiden and Lauren and stuff.
I was gonna
if you
say
want.
they're gonna want to see it. Yeah.
All right, I think we've done this world. I think we're good to zoop on out of here. All orbs collected. Yeah.
There you go.
100%. I'm the best at video games.
Success.
Success. I don't know where to leave. I'm the worst at video games. I can just press the button, I guess.
I would have been wandering around forever looking, and you're like, "I'll exit."
So they really did. I didn't have to fight the Yeti. They just crushed it and killed it brutally. That ought to be the worst way to go, is getting crushed.
Depends on how quick you're.
I guess, like, that was pretty quick, but like
if you got if the crushing started like leg first or something, that would really, you'd feel that.
Like,
for
imagine
sure.
the Star Wars trash compactor scene. Like, that is horrifying.
Just
slowly being juiced out.
I think the worst part is the knowing
Yeah.
that this was supposed to happen to you, and it's getting closer and closer. Like, yeah,
It's horrifying.
yeah, it'd be bad.
I don't even know what my objective in this game is. I just have to get orbs, I guess. I'm just running around and I'm winning.
Yeah, you're just going.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's the best kind of video game. You just collect orbs and you're winning.
Yes, you remember when I had was it when you guys were younger, Five Nights at Freddy or whatever it was?
Yeah!
It was the one I banned that I was like, no, it's traumatizing.
Oh, that
You
wasn't Five
can't
Nights at
watch-
Freddy's. That was Left 4 Dead, which is
that was Left 4
very
Dead.
funny to me because Left 4 Dead is not a scary game. It is an arcade shooter.
Okay, and that's what Aiden said too. He's like, seriously, like I've played scarier things, and I'm like, no. Everybody says because that was the big thing with parents. Like the parents were like, oh, don't let your kids play it. It's traumatizing. It's horribly scary, and kids are having nightmares.
It's
and...
literally the funniest game. Hold on. I have to show you something. I have to show you what modern Left 4 Dead 2 is. Okay?
Okay.
I have to show you this. Like, let me find something. Like, this is Left 4 Dead. This is Left 4 Dead.
Oh, really? Okay, that Teletubby one's a little bit creepy there.
I
I'd
mean,
say. Not quite,
not quite
traumatized for life.
kid traumatized. Like, this is Left 4 Dead. It's a silly game. This person modded in a Nicolas Cage flashlight.
See, and the funny thing is, I didn't really limit anything like that way type thing.
Uh-huh.
Like not like, like that was just the one that it was all over the news. Yeah, I should have known, especially when it was all over the news.
It was just sensationalist. Like the only scary part of Left 4 Dead is the witch, but the witch is a it's a game mechanic. It is, you know, you don't want to attack her, or she wakes up and attacks you, right?
Right, and then but that was supposed to be the traumatizing part, I think.
It's
too.
not even that scary. It's really not. It's just, you know, parents being weird. Oh.
Well, I was already like the parent that was like completely weird too, right? Because I didn't like punish you. I didn't punish you.
Well, you were like not a bad weird. You were a good weird.
But everybody was like, you don't punish your kids. I'm like, what do you mean punish? What exactly is punish? Like, when they do something they're not supposed to, if we can be like, hey, you're not supposed to and this is why, and we can have a discussion about it and it's not going to happen again and they understand and they actually aren't going to do it type thing. Or, you know what I mean? Like, is it, and then too, like why do I need to ground them? Should I beat them? You know?
Right? Like
what is it?
What lesson does this teach?
Whereas if we can have a rational conversation about something and come to an agreement at the end, you know, we still have achieved the same purpose.
Right? Like let's say
sure.
your kid messes up and you ground them. What does that teach? Okay, it teaches that if they are caught doing things, then they will have things they enjoy taken away from them.
Right.
Cool. Because that's not how the real world works. If you mess up in the real world, yeah, there are consequences, but you're not going to get your stuff taken away. Like, that's weird.
But you were also one of the only kids that I knew, like, especially then, where if you were, because anything you feel is valid, always. Always, always. How you feel, and you can't overreact to a situation. How you react is based upon your life experiences and what something is to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So those two things are always important. You feel what you feel, and that is absolutely fine and okay. But how you behave when you're feeling those things is a completely different story. You have control over that. So you're like the only, well, and Aiden as well, but you were the only two kids that I know that would say things like, or would be upset or frustrated with something and then go off to like your room or whatever else, like voluntarily just to hang out on your own for a bit and just kind of get where you need to be so that you weren't disrupting the whole household in a negative way.
That's because that's how you taught us.
Right. But the thing is, though, is that, so, no, I didn't throw you in timeout because I'm not going to make you sit somewhere else in a different room that's nowhere near me because I'm not going to say you did something I didn't like, now you can't be near me.
Right.
That's terrible. Plus, you ever see the timeout videos? People are like trying to hold their kids there.
I know. It's like, what is this teaching your kids?
You're holding your child down in a chair for what? How is this even timeout?
Right?
Yeah. So, whereas, by the way, if your child is freaking out that badly, how they got to that point where they're freaking out that badly, you obviously were not. You need to calm the situation down.
You
especially
are
with
in
young
charge.
ones.
Like, kids don't know how to like handle their emotions.
No.
You are in charge of keeping that from escalating.
Well, and by the time a child's in the throes of a temper tantrum, especially like smaller ones, they're just as terrified. They can't control that.
They don't know what's
anymore.
going on,
and they wouldn't have had that temper tantrum or be like that out of control if you were paying attention and making sure that you're helping them through whatever.
And of course, we're talking about like
situation is.
toddlers up. It's different if it's like a baby who that's different. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of parents don't recognize that their kids are people. They're just like,
and nobody's born hateful and mean.
No.
Nobody's born getting satisfaction out of harming somebody else. These are all things that are, I guess, kind of learned to a degree. So,
absolutely.
But that's what people would be like all the time. Well, sorry, but I expect my children to make mistakes.
That's part of growing up.
How would you ever learn anything if you don't figure it out for yourself sometimes? But
I think it was very beneficial to my development that I was given true consequences. Like, if I had to deal with the consequences of my actions, not to say you wouldn't help me out if I needed it, but
absolutely.
I wouldn't get in arbitrary trouble. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, there's no arbitrary punishments.
Well, I just don't see punishing on top of something, especially when you've done something and now you know you've done something that's wrong, and you already feel like crap about it.
Absolutely.
Nice work.
So is my grounding you for a week or taking away everything you own for a week or so or beating you or somehow, is that going to make you for sure never do it again? Or do you already recognize the issue for what it was? And then too, some of the things, oh my goodness, some of the things that kids do, stuff like, really, is it going to be something that's 10 years from now? Is this going to still be affecting the world? Probably not.
No.
Like, let's put it into perspective a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
right?
Like, yeah.
Thank you so much, Oz. Oh my God, just gifted 10 subs to the community. Thank you so much. Oz is a good friend of mine.
Aw.
We love Oz.
Hello, Oz.
Hello, Oz. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you. 10 subscriptions is $50. That's a lot of dollars.
That it? Oh, wow. That is.
Did that just sink in for you?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I did. I wasn't aware. I'm like,
Yeah, because
wow.
it's $5 per prescription, or sorry, subscription. You can't get prescriptions from Sophie Baby. That's illegal. I don't have my license.
Well done, Spyro.
Oh, I can go this way now. There we go. I was so confused. Oh, no! Well done, Spyro. Fall in this pit.
Castle Dungeon, Spyro. I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar.
oh,
You
we
see,
have to know.
Last week
Yeah.
in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
Nope, I got ADHD. Skip.
I was gonna say I'm already over it. What happened?
Yep, over it. Over it. Let's go fight the boss. Done. Bye-bye. Hey there, big guy. What's, how do I kill you? Can I shoot a fire at you? No. I don't really know how to handle it. Oh, okay. Do I get... No?
I'm not quite sure.
That didn't do any damage. He's got like a health... Oh, there we go. Okay.
What did you do to him?
No clue.
Missed it. I was like,
Yep. I think when he's not in the blue fire, then I can injure him. Maybe? Yeah, like this. Blast him and then...
Yeah.
Okay, he gets mad about it and then he hurts himself. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hey,
That's
there's
a
sheep.
lot to have to figure out, I think.
It's not that complicated. It maybe could have been, like, shown better. I didn't quite... Like, I had to guess there.
I think that's part of it too. Like, I don't play video games. Like, my brain doesn't go that direction necessarily to figure it out.
Yeah, that it comes from a lot of practice. A part of a game developer's job is like making sure it is clear what the player has to do. For example, there I realized I had to hit him twice because normally when I hit him, he gets angry, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't get angry that time. Therefore, I was like, oh, he's not gonna hit himself, so I hit him again, and then he got angry.
The twice
So,
part, I thought too that you might have to get him twice before
Yeah.
he loses anything. But like his life there.
yeah.
But
Yeah, this comes from practice. Like this, I don't think that was conveyed super well. That's how you.
well, I
have
just
to
keep thinking
attack.
back at how you were like 3 playing this and
Yeah.
figuring it out, and yeah, like it's just
I mean, like I said, a lot of that is the developer's job, though. Like, there's a reason that like a lot of people can just pick up games and kind of get it, is because the game is designed to teach you as you're playing. And the more modern games are some are better at that, some are worse at that.
You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but golf will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, shorty.
You are shorter than him, Spyro.
Golf, come here now.
Hi.
Destroy him and make sure it's painful.
Sorry for getting some frame drops here, y'all. My bit rate's dropping a little bit. Also, Inquisitor Rivers, thank you for the subscription.
Dragon.
Wait, what? Are we not destroying me? Bye? Okay. Huh?
What a wuss.
What a wuss. Oh, hey, look, it's a tutorial. Yay! I beat it. I did it.
I'm just reading the thing. Sorry, I'm
it's
like
alright.
still going like reading them too, and
Just interested in reading the chat.
I
and stuff.
am. I just think it's yeah, it's absolutely interesting.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his
I'm like,
What's interested in you right now?
if it wasn't for Spyro,
well, like someone was saying, it took them, 3 years to not be resentful and to be able to talk to their parent and that sort of thing. And I think that actually says a lot about them. 3 years is really not that long of a time,
I was a champion
and it's amazing how much
bantamweight at university.
damage we can do to our kids, especially is like without even having like any thought that we might be doing that. Like it doesn't have to be a conscious thing, but the fact that you still like 3 years is not a long time, and to be and having opening up the lines of communication, that's a big deal, especially in that short of a time frame. But also to say too that there are also situations too where that's not everybody's good, not everybody's okay. Some people are toxic. So there are definitely situations too where you're just, that's not something that a person's able to do because they have just, if a stranger or a coworker or somebody was in your life that was toxic, you would definitely not. Not to say, by the way, not saying that your mom was toxic. I'm not saying that.
It might have been.
But I'm just, like, I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, I get it.
But yeah, but just because someone is family doesn't necessarily mean that they automatically have the right to be in that part in your life with you too. So you have to definitely take care of you. And I mean, doing it right, parenting is really hard. It is a lot of work, and you make so many mistakes. Which my children will know because I apologize to them throughout their lives a lot. Just like, I'm sorry.
I still don't think you did as bad as you think you did.
No, I don't think I did terrible, but I think that if I'd had the life experience that I have now, there's a lot of things that I would have done differently then. But I think too, as parents, all you can, or as people, all you can do is what did your parents do that were great, and do that, and what did they do that was not great, and don't do that.
Yeah.
And do different things and hope that you don't make a ton of mistakes doing them, or they're not terrible ones, But I'm glad that I'm glad that like I said, 3 years is a good job. That's a good job.
To be able to open that up,
open that up again, without the resentment and stuff, it is huge. It's not very much time.
Sometimes parents bad.
And sometimes they don't realize that they are either.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some parents, they get resentful to their children. I think sometimes for their own missed opportunities or whatever it can be.
Yeah, but you have to remember too that it's your child their life it's absolutely theirs. And
oh, hold on,
Money.
Sharkwave, thank you so much.
Donated a generous $30. He hoo.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry, go ahead, Mom.
I think you have to remember it's your children's lives that whatever it is that they're interested or what they'd like to do or their goals, that's what your job is to help to achieve, to help them with what they need that way, whether it's skills or just being supportive or but I think that like as far as like things that I would have wanted to do or be or anything like that, I would never ever want to like live vicariously through you that way. Do you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to impose that on you.
Yeah. I think a lot of parents do that, and I think a lot of parents there's a lot of levels here. I think a lot of parents get I don't know, they don't know how to process their anger. They take out their anger for their the direction their life is taking on their kids, and that's not fair. And I don't know, I think it's unfortunately a pretty common thing.
I think one of the problems I think that's huge is the fact that, like I was saying before, when I was younger, most moms still did work then. But when my mom was younger, moms didn't work. But all the moms didn't work because all the moms didn't work. They kind of had a bit more of a community, and they were there with their kids. One of the things they've been talking about is the difficulties people are having parenting now with the pandemic. But also it's a society that we've created where somebody else is raising your kids. You get them at dinner and bedtime for the most part, and first thing in the morning. And then you're turning around and expecting them to know how to be parents and to be able to do that full time when they had no concept of what that would have looked like in the first place. So there needs to be better supports that way as well. So, and I think that's sometimes where parents have an issue is where they are not, I guess they're not aware beforehand what parenting was going to look like.
Absolutely. I think that's very common as well.
And I know a lot of people think of it almost like an extension of themselves. So like, they're dress them up and take them all over the place type thing. And as we well know, if your kids throw a fit because they missed their nap, that is your fault. Don't take them out then.
So we've only got another 20 minutes or so here, Mom.
Okay.
So we're closing in. I think, I'll do part of this level. We got to do fan art and stuff still too.
Okay.
So I'm not going to call it just yet here.
Okay, so fan art is stuff that other people have done?
Yes.
Nice.
What else would there? What do you mean? Other?
Well, I don't know. Like I just mean like. Is it?
Oh, geez.
Summoned Cum Guardian and donated $6.90. Funny dono number what do?
Thank you very much, Evelyn.
I'm just saying, I don't know. Like, it could be. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just clarifying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, but yeah, it is fan art done by other people. As it is. It is art by the fans. As the
That's awesome, actually. I really want to see that.
Yeah, we've got one that is Scrunchcraft based, which is the thing where I'm an oil baron. And then at least one from today that I saw.
I think the oil baron thing is funny because it's so the complete opposite of you.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to I don't know, play the villain. It's a lot of fun to be able to be my true self, Mom, you know? To be able to really just, you know, exist as I am. I don't have to pretend anymore. I am a capitalist. I'm a capitalist. I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh, I know you think that. But you're more like the person who pretends to play the capitalist just to see what it would be like. So, because they are so painfully socialist, it's fun to step outside the box, you know, in a situation which really doesn't harm anybody in real life. Safety.
Oh, but Mom, don't you worry. I make sure to harm as many people as possible in real life as I possibly can.
Yeah, that's you. How you were raised.
Oh my god, dinosaurs. Wow, dinosaurs that just die so easily. They're kind of a joke, honestly. I guess the goal is to do this without anybody getting eaten or something. This is easy.
Yeah, you think it's easy, and I'm like, gonna run around and find everybody.
Well, no, you can hear them. There's audio cues.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, you have to run around and find them, and then you have to, like, get them before they get you. See, that's stress for me. I find, like, it's stressful. Like, they could get me, and then I'm like, and then I can't play.
They're not gonna come after you, though. They're just going after the guys.
Still.
You can see them kind of bounce. You can hear the audio cues as they're popping out. And I have to do it again for some reason. Get out of here. Honestly, I'm just annoyed that I'm, like, responsible for these dudes.
Because you didn't bring them there, so.
Oh. No! Okay, I actually did lose.
Come, Guardian!
Oz has summoned Coon Guardian and donated $6.90. Hey Soft's mom, do you know who Joe is? Oh shit, watch out, a helicopter at.
Oh, it didn't work. Good.
What?
Yes, sweetheart?
People let your mom play Among Us.
To what?
Play Among Us.
What's that?
Among Us, you know, like the party game that you can play, with, like Werewolf, right? Where like one person's like secretly a werewolf and you have to vote them off to get like periodically, and they can kill people. No, you don't. Have you never played Werewolf?
No. I was gonna
Okay.
say, like, is it like
Well, let me
murder
explain from the
mystery
start.
party type thing, or something
Yeah,
like
kind
that?
of. So basically, the way it works is you are a funny little space guy,
Okay.
and there is one imposter among us.
Okay.
That's the name of the game. And the goal is to figure out who the imposter is and vote them off. People can...
Before you're dead.
Before you're dead, right. And the
Okay.
imposter tries to kill everybody. And, oh my god.
Oh, I
don't
so would
know.
play that.
It's a lot of fun. You can't talk during the game, but...
What?
Yeah, you can't talk during the game.
I don't know if I'd be quiet that long.
But once somebody finds a body or calls a team meeting, then everybody gets to talk and discuss and say who was suspicious, who they think it could be, that sort of thing. And so
I would like that, I think.
yeah, I think you would like it too.
That would be so fun.
It's like John Carpenter's The Thing, but for kids.
Yeah.
Spyro, you
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Everybody loves Among Us.
Yeah, see that? I would like to play that, I think.
Mm-hmm. Would you be sus, Mom? Would you be sus?
What is that?
Would
Please,
you be
seriously?
sus? Answer the question. Would you be
I
sus?
had to ask your brother what dabbing was, okay? So I will say yes.
My mom's sus, everybody! Oh my god, my mom's sus.
Is that good? I have no idea.
Sus is short for suspicious. And
Oh.
it is a fun joke that everybody likes to say.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll probably still say yes.
Oh.
Probably emphasis.
Even knowing what it is, my mom is Just designated sus. Yeah, there's a funny meme going around where people say when the imposter is sus, and then they have a picture of a streamer who is named Germa985, and they edit his face to look very terrible and ugly, and they use that image to react with when the person is.
Okay, but could you end up being the imposter?
Yes.
Okay, so
that's
but then,
the whole point of the game.
No, but you could be the imposter. Then you can't really try and figure out who the imposter is because it's you.
Well, then your job is to kill everybody.
Oh right.
You gotta fake it.
Yeah, you gotta be sneaky though, because you don't want anybody to catch you.
I think I could be really sneaky. I think I could do
Thank you,
that.
subscription. I'm really good at it, and I feel like I probably get that from you. I'm really good at it.
I think that I could, yeah. Which is probably not a good thing to like be all.
Let me show you what
could.
what when the imposter is sus is.
No, don't do that.
This is when the imposter is sus.
That is a face that I can make. Watch, ready? I know you guys can't see it on there, but look.
It's not the same. Although it's weird how your one eye moved in a different direction than the other. This guy normally looks like this.
Oh, I don't know if you want to Google it.
That's his normal face. Germa's a fun guy. He gets like 10,000 views on his streams. He's super popular. I'm glad that you support sus, Mom. I'm
Yes.
very glad. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, apparently I have a superpower now? Am I? Oh, I'm
Oh
lava
no,
proof.
you're a different color. So.
I'm lava proof now.
Ooh.
I wish I was lava proof in real life. Mom, why didn't you raise me to be lava proof in real life?
Yeah, it wasn't an upgrade that I could afford to buy for us, but you know.
Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. That's not your fault.
I did the best
Economy.
I could.
The economy. It's funny that when you look up German now, like the unedited version of that face is the first picture that comes up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But that's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's oh, we got 15 minutes.
Okay.
I thought it was time to go.
I don't even know where you're looking to see what time it is. The
Bottom
right
left,
corner?
bottom right corner of my other monitor.
see.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden because of the mic. Yeah. But yeah, Mom, have you had a good time today?
I actually have. I've had a really good time.
I'm glad. I think I am.
It's actually quite fun.
I'm gonna start closing out the game and get ready to end here. But I'm very glad that you had a good time because I knew you would. I think you're a natural. You're very good at talking. Everybody in chat, say nice things about my mom.
No, because then they have to, that makes them true because you just got told you had to say them.
But they have all been saying nice things all day because they love you.
Well, it's fun. It's really fun.
And this is why you should start a podcast because you're very, very charismatic.
I just, like I said, I don't think I would. I'd have to have somebody else to talk to.
That's okay. Get another person that you trust with
Or
get it started with Aiden.
I do with Aiden. Actually, if we did one, I'd be like, okay, go ahead and you tell everybody the things that make me a crap mom. And he'd be like, really? No.
And people say you have a very nice, soothing voice. I don't know if you saw that. A lot of people have been saying
nice
that today.
because one of my biggest things was that when I've heard my voice, like on an answer machine when we used those back in the day, I was always like, "That's my voice. That's terrible." But
it's not. This is your real voice. It's through a $150 Elgato Wave 3 microphone.
none of that means anything to me.
You don't know what $150 means?
I do know that. Yeah, I know what $150 means.
I'm glad you had a good time today. You did a wonderful job. Like I said, you are a natural. You're really good at this, and I think that you should try some online content creation.
I just like the interactive part. I like the.
If you like the interactive part,
I like where everybody's chatting and that sort of
Mom,
thing.
if you started streaming, you would explode. People love streamer moms.
But like what?
Anything.
Like I said,
Play SimCity.
Yeah, that's really frustrating now. Where I'm like, I'm trying to build a utopia, people. Get with the program.
Well, tell you what. If you want to start streaming, we can do some brainstorming. If you like this,
I would do some brainstorm with you. I would rather, I think, some of the things I'd like to try put together, though, would be something that was maybe something that was like pre-recorded type thing that we could paste
well,
together
if it's
first.
pre-recorded, you can't have the interactivity.
I realize you can't. I know.
So you gotta pick one.
But at the same time, like I would think until I got more comfortable, maybe it could be like a combination of the two.
What's up, Duke?
I mean, you can always interact with your community over things like Patreon, which is like a way that they pay you to make content. You can interact in the comments section. It's just a little more delayed, so you feel like you can put out a good piece of work and they can comment on it.
Because that's, yeah. My thing too is it's the whole ADHD thing, right? So my problem is that I'm constantly, like, my brain jumps so all over the place. And I'm trying to keep up with it all the time. So then we're talking about one thing, and within 10 minutes, we're like 6 different subjects later, and I still haven't completed talking about what I set out to do. So that's the only problem I worry about with.
The thing is that streaming really helps with that.
Yeah.
Because you have no choice. Everybody else can keep me on task.
Exactly. Well,
They could be like,
chat's
"Mom,
talking
that."
about it, and also not only is chat going to remind you, right?
Yeah.
But also just like, I don't know, people like that. People like hearing you go all over the place. I'm all over the place, and people like watching my content. So
Plus, they love the enthusiasm.
yeah, enthusiasm is huge.
Yeah.
And you're a very enthusiastic woman.
Well, I do like to talk. And I think I like people like, I do. I think I just like people. I like the connections that you make with other individuals that way. I just think it's the biggest part of your life, right? Like, that's a huge thing.
Absolutely.
Nobody does well like alone type thing. And but yeah, just talking to different people. I love what makes people different.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Yeah. Well, wait. Oh, I thought that said that said comedians have a higher tendency to have ADHD. I thought that said Canadians.
which also could be true. You never know.
All right, let me pull up the fan art real quick.
Okay.
How do I exit this game?
There's
Get
a
out
big
of
old quit game button.
Oh, I didn't see
Okay,
it.
do I still keep the headphones on even with the?
You don't have to if you
Okay.
don't want to, but there might be like notification sounds.
But I can just look
You can just look.
with my
All right.
eyes.
I'm gonna pull up the fan art, which we have. Oh, we have a couple pieces. All right, so first one I'm gonna show is by Zap Porter in the Discord, and this is very cute. Let me pull this up on stream. This is so cute. This is me and my mom doing a hug, and
We're actually sitting that close together right now.
yes,
so
we are, 'cause we're on the couch together. This is super cute.
You have to send it to me.
Okay, I will send it to you.
Sorry, I'm gonna end up making her send all of these to me. So
And then there it is on Twitter. Let me retweet that. And then we've got another couple here from Sorkity, Tales from the Paint Bucket on Twitter. Let me pull these up real quick on the main screen. Wait, I just opened 2 at the same page. This is 2 of them here. Roasted, girl boss by girl boss. I'm deflated on stream. What? And then this is they are cute and in love. And oh, this is me and Duke. Thank you so much.
these are awesome.
Yeah, these are so
incredible.
sweet. Thank you so much. And then this next one, I wanted to show this off. This was for Scrungecraft, and I woke up to it this morning, and it is fantastic. This is by Roransaurus, or Farewell Dear Jimmy, on Twitter. Let me pull this up. This is fantastic. This is me sitting on my oil pipeline in Scrungecraft. I love all the little details here. I love the oil geyser, and it's all square and like thin like I have it in game. I love the oil seeping into the water. This is great. Thank you so much. I love all of this. Thank you so much. I love seeing fan art like this.
These are incredible.
It's so good, right?
You have to know, like, I'm not artistic, so like when Sophie was younger, she asked me to draw her a picture of a dog, and I did, and she said, "What is that?" And I said, "It's a dog," and she says, "Oh, no, Mom, it isn't."
No.
So these are incredible.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you all so much. I had a great time today, and thank you all for your generosity. $275 dues. Thank you so much. Not to mention all the subs today. Thank you so much. How many times can I say thank you? Let's go find somebody to raid, I guess. Undefined definition, thank you for the follow. So Mom, a raid basically means we are going to transfer our viewership over to somebody else, and then we have a raid phrase. So the raid phrase is something that everybody says when they get in there.
Okay.
What is our raid phrase going to be today?
I don't know.
Think of something.
Okay, seriously, that's a lot of pressure.
I'll find somebody to raid. You figure out what our funny raid phrase is going to be.
Give me an example of what's a funny raid
Usually
phrase?
just some words, something out of context, just something that we maybe said on stream that was funny or impactful or something. It's like sometimes when Mom is sus.
Yes, that should be it. That should be.
Do you want it to be when Mom is sus?
Yes,
okay, we'll do when Mom is
perfect.
sus. We'll do when Mom is sus. All right, everybody, copy and paste this. We are going to raid my good friend Penny because she just went live. That's not how you do that. we're gonna go raid Penny. She's doing a fun stream today. She's doing Peggle 2, but if she fails, she has to play Bubsy 3D plus many other consequences, which is gonna be a blast, I'm sure. So everybody go have fun with Penny. Say hi, drink some water, drink some soda pop, call your mom, unless your mom sucks, then don't call her. Pet a cat if you have one. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all for hanging out, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for some Scrunchcraft, probably.
And thank you for making this really fun for me.
Yes.
This was great.
Yes,
guys
thank
are
you all for being
wonderful.
so sweet and nice to my mom. And thank you, Mom, for coming on.